Hey everybody, Sedg here with another Blackwake video. So I thought I'd use this time to talk a little bit about some of the mechanics of Blackwake, the sailing, the shooting, and just my general impressions on the game. So, sailing. Pretty much when you are the captain of a ship, you control its speed and where you go. Pretty self-explanatory, right? In Alpha 8, they added a new way of doing this. It used to just be you hit W and you go. Now you have 4 different speeds you can choose from, which can make it easier for your ship's crew to hit targets. Simple as that. As a member of the crew, your job is to fire cannons and repair the ship. And kill the other team's crew. Also pretty self-explanatory. You have to load the ammunition on its own. You have to load the gunpowder, cannonballs, and then pack the cannon, and then you're good to fire. The whole process takes about 20 seconds. Primary game modes they have right now is just a team deathmatch. Just fire until the other team is dead. Until all their tickets are exhausted and they're all dead. It's a very fun game mode. It's awesome to sit there and watch the enemy ship basically sink and fall to pieces because you have a very well-oiled crew. It's also very satisfying when you fire a cannonball into the lower half of the galleon and kill somebody who is currently manning another cannon. So, I guess what you're all wondering, Sedg, what do you think of Blackwake? Well, I love this game. I wouldn't have backed it on Kickstarter if I didn't. I don't think there's any games that exist that are like it. No, that's not true. Even Guns of Icarus doesn't have this level of player interaction. And plus, with this big of a crew. That one has about 4 people, 5 people per crew. This one has 20. So, it's a great game. I love it. I love playing it. Just because it's definitely something different. They did recently open up for backers again, and I'll link their website down in the description. So anybody who's interested about checking out this game can. Right now, it is only, I can't stress this enough, it is only open on certain times for alpha testing, because they are still in alpha. This is the 8th alpha. They're still making changes to the gameplay, small little tweaks. This is one of the bugs that frustrates me the most. When your ship is listing to one side and you have to get into the back cabin of the ship, it is difficult to do. It's probably one of the most irritating things about this game. But the general gameplay, the firing the cannons, jumping onto enemy ships to board is awesome. The weapons all feel great. They all have realistic load times, so if you fire your musket or your pistol, you better set aside at least 20 seconds to reload that gun. Because you gotta you gotta pour the powder, put the bullet in, and pack it all down so you can fire again.
Right side gun, right side gun.
Obviously you have to keep up with repairs. If you don't have a well-oiled team, your ship is going to sink very quickly because no one's going to be trying to repair your ship. The good news is you should want to repair the ship because you get points every time you repair a ship, or you fire a cannon, or you load a cannon. You also lose points if you miss shots with your cannon, so that's incentive just not to spam fire cannons. Boarding enemy ships is fun, very hectic, because you're dealing with their entire team and all you have is a sword and 2 flintlock weapons. So, if you find yourself in a bind, you're not just going to be able to get out of it, because chances are they have their guns reloaded and you don't. There's also this really funny little thing that happens when you get shot in the head. It's just a black screen that says you were shot in the head, which is awesome. All in all, this game is great. I think anybody who's remotely interested in piracy or the Age of Sail should play it. It's not a particularly heavy simulation, so you're not going to find awesome, you're not going to have to measure wind, at least not yet. And you don't have to position your ship properly in the wind to make it go the maximum amount of speed. You have the 4 speeds and you go. Which I think makes it very accessible because, honestly, you want to be fighting. You want to be firing cannons, you want to be shooting the enemy, you want to be having fun. And that is what this game is. It is pure pirate-rated fun. And I hope when they release it on Steam that it just takes off, because I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I want, you know, I feel like a lot of people will, because it's just a fun game to play, especially if you have friends who play it. Also, fire.
They're on fire.
Fire is dangerous. If you are on fire, you're gonna die unless you jump off the ship into the water, and your ship can quickly get engulfed in flames, which can be impossible to quench without a good crew going and grabbing, you know, buckets. That being said, like I said, the game is fun. I'll link their website down in the description so you can check it out. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Sedg, signing off.